Let's go to Devi. Hi, Devi. Thank you, Anjali.
Yeah, am I audible now? Yeah.
Yes.
So the one I am going to share is something that I used. During winter when we get incessant cough, so that especially while sleeping at night, if the cough is disturbing and it leads to fever because if you're coughing a lot. So one tip passed on to me from my mom is take a handful of rice, put few peppercorns and keep it in your mouth and sleep. Okay. What happens is the juice that comes out of your the pepper mixes with the saliva and that softens the throat or something and helps in reducing the cough. I've used because sometimes cough syrup will not help, and this is such a good remedy, and I used many times and slept very peacefully during those. This is my.
So, I have a doubt. Is this the cooked rice you take and add the peppercorns in it?
No, it's just a uncooked rice.
Uncooked rice. So you're not chewing it, you're just holding it in your mouth?
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
And in the morning, you have to spit it.
Supposed to be go off to sleep, isn't it? Otherwise, it will go and get stuck on your throat, isn't it? Will it get stuck on your throat? No.
It won't.
It
like, see, the days of coughing, like the days that if you are coughing, it is because of some moment here. So when you keep that, only the juice enters, and I think it
just really
killed or something. It worked for me. And what I do is like to keep the handful of rice along with peppercorns and keep it in the mouth before sleeping, and that helps. So
thank you, Devi. Thank you so much for sharing. So I'm going to call the next person, Bharti ji, and then I will call Lubini because Lubini has to leave early. So, Lubini, would you want to come before Bharti ji and speak?
No. That message was not from me. I'm not leaving.
You? Oh, I missed out the
I
day.
just raised my hand. That's it.
Okay. Let me see who is that. Shivani is supposed to be leaving. So I'll call upon Shivani first, and then I will go to Bharti ji, and then Lubini can share. Yeah. Bharti ji.
Hi, Vasu.
Hi.
Yeah,
Shivani.
so
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, I have to leave, sir. I have to leave, but I will.
बुखार आता है और सिर में दर्द होता है मलेरिया में, तो उसका सबसे बेस्ट उपाय, आवाज आ रही है ना मेरी? उसका बेस्ट उपाय ये है कि 2 चम्मच शक्कर ले लीजिए, उसको पीस लीजिए और एक छोटा सा फिटकरी का टुकड़ा लीजिए, उसको तवे पे गरम करिए, वो बिखर जाएगा और पाउडर जैसा बनता जाएगा। उस पाउडर को मसलिए और मसलने के बाद 1 चम्मच पाउडर वो लेना है और 2 चम्मच अपने को शक्कर का जो पीस के रखा है दोनों को मिलाना है। दोनों मिलाने के बाद उसमें से 3 हिस्से करने हैं उसके, 3 हिस्से करके, और जो मरीज है अपन को एक हिस्सा, जैसे अभी अपन ने सुबह 8 बजे दिया तो 2 घंटे के बाद दूसरा देना है डोज।
अच्छा।
और 12 बजे दूसरा, 8, 10, 12, 2 घंटे के डिफरेंस में अपने को वो डोज तीनों ही खत्म करने, कुनकुने पानी से देने हैं। आपका मलेरिया का कैसा भी मलेरिया का बुखार होगा बिल्कुल उसी दिन ठीक हो जाएगा। ये मेरा प्रैक्टिकल है। बिल्कुल हमारे घर में हुआ था और उनको 8 दिन से कोई बुखार नहीं उतर रहा था। इस डोज से उसी दिन, उसके बाद उन्होंने कोई दवाई नहीं ली।
बहुत अच्छी बात है।
मलेरिया का अचूक उपाय है बिल्कुल। उसके बाद मैंने बहुत लोगों को बताया, सभी ठीक हो गए हैं।
एक्सेलेंट। भारती जी, अभी अंजलि बताएगी अंग्रेजी में, आपने जो बताया वो अंजलि अंग्रेजी में बताएगी सबको।
हाँ जी। हाँ।
Thank you, Didi. So she is telling us a home remedy for malaria fever, and it is like take 2 tablespoons of sugar, powder it, and some little bit of almond rock that is called as fitkari. In English we call it as alum. Take little bit of it and put it on a griddle or a skillet and heat it. As we will heat it, it will liquidify And as soon as it liquefies, we remove it and make it in the powder form. And we take this 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of this almond powder, mix it together.
3/4.
Okay, 3/4 teaspoon of this almond powder, mix them together and divide that powder into 3 portions and take when you're taking for the first time. After that, you take a gap of 2 hours and then take another
2 hours.
post, like, and then you take a gap of again 3 hours, right?
हाँ,
Yes.
2
And then और दो घंटे का गैप लेना है या पहले
2 घंटे का, 8 बजे, 10 बजे, 12 बजे कुनकुने पानी से लेना है.
Okay, so you need to take it with warm water with a gap of 2 hours, and just taking these three times will be good enough to get over you from that fever.
Excellent. Thank you so much. That seems to be a really good one, as she's saying that she has used this often and also given this remedy to people who had malaria fever and their fever has come down. So we don't get malaria fever, but if you get, and before going to the doctor, you want to check this remedy, please do. That will be really great.
Yeah. In India, we have a lot of people getting malaria fever, so that is why.
That is why. Okay. Yeah. I will call upon now Shivani, because Shivani said she has to leave. So, Shivani, are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm there very much.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, so I have these 2 remedies to share, and these are both tried and tested on my kids because my kids are younger, so they keep getting a bad throat and those kind of infections. So one is very simple for an incessant cough. If they get an incessant cough at night, so it's only 2 ingredients. One is ghee, another is cloves. So you just have to heat 1 teaspoon of ghee just slightly on the gas and add 2 cloves in that. Once the temperature becomes room temperature, then remove the cloves and feed it to the kid. It's very good. It's tried and it actually helps in making them sleep peacefully when they have bad cough. So this is remedy 1. And the other one was passed on to me by my grandmother, and this is also very good. It's like a kada kind of a thing, but made with milk and besan. So what you have to do is you take some ghee in a kadhai, and then you add like half or 1 teaspoon of besan in it, and just roast it on low flame. Once it starts smelling, like once you start getting the smell of the roasted besan, then you add a few crushed almonds, 4 to 5 crushed almonds in that, add 1 or 2 cardamoms in that, and just roast with that, and then add like half a cup of milk in that. So it kind of becomes like, and little sugar to just give it that sweet taste. So it becomes like a hot milk kind of a thing, but you have to give it to the, and even for adults, if they're not feeling well, if they're feeling feverish, if the throat is bad, so you can just have it before sleeping, and it is magical. I mean, it really helps to get the cough out of the chest and feel very good the next day. So
I don't know whether it is for cough or it is just a yummy kheer recipe you mentioned just
very
now.
good. It tastes very good, but at the same time, it's actually for the throat infections and for the blocked nose and for everything. It really works well.
Okay, thank you so much. The first one is also can be used for adults, isn't it? Because if it is safe,
Everybody.
so 1
Yes.
teaspoon of clarified butter with cloves
Yeah.
to heat it up.
Yeah, once they
just
start
have
spluttering, once they start spluttering in the ghee, then just remove them and get
just have the clarified
Yeah, get
butter.
it down to room temperature and just have it like cough syrup.
Okay. For everyone's sake, besan is chickpeas powder. Yeah, in India we call it as besan. It's a chickpeas powder, but this chickpeas is not the chickpea, that the whole chickpea. It's the powder made out of half. It's there are many kind of chickpea. It's not the roasted gram. It's the other gram which is called chickpea, but yet it is half in size. So if you go to a grocer and ask for chickpea powder, they'll be able to give you that. So it will be easy for you to understand that. Yeah. Thank you, Shivani. That was lovely, and we are so sure that this will help someone or other. So I have a Bhavna's name with me already, because Bhavna spoke to me last week and said, I have so many remedies. So I told her that she can share one, and if we have time, we will come back to Bharti ji and Bhavna again, because they were interested in sharing more than one remedy. Bhavna, over to you.
हाय
Hi.
ये रेमेडी आपके बालों के लिए है, हेयर पैक। ये लगाने के बाद आप वीक में 2 बार करेंगे इसको, तो नेक्स्ट मंथ ही आपका हेयर फॉल, डैंड्रफ खत्म भी हो जाएगा और बाल इतने फास्ट ग्रो होंगे। मीन्स कभी मैंने इधर से बड़े बाल नहीं किए, बट अभी ये 6 महीने में मेरे बाल इधर से इतने बढ़ चुके हैं। तो ये मैंने खुद एक्सपीरियंस किया है। इसके लिए आपको 4 टेबल स्पून मेहंदी लेनी है, और सिकाकाई, आंवला और अरीठा सारे 2-2 टेबल स्पून लेना है, और इन सबको मिक्स करके पानी में या दही में आप भिगो सकते हो, और उसके अंदर एलोवेरा जेल डालना है। अभी के पहले के जमाने में इतना ही था, अभी आप विटामिन ई की कैप्सूल डाल सकते हो एक्स्ट्रा में, बट ये भी करोगे, ये पैक भी बना के आप डालोगे, तो इट्स गिव यू टू मच बेनिफिट फॉर योर हेयर फॉल।
Wonderful, Bhavna. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So can you repeat the ingredients for me? Avla?
Yeah, amla, aritha, and
Amla
sikakai.
is 1 minute. Amla is translation for English is gooseberry. So amla
Gooseberry
powder you get, and you get gooseberry powder in the market, and henna
Shikakai,
powder, shikakai. Okay.
yes,
Amla,
and aritha,
shikakai powder, and
aritha powder.
what Rita powder?
Aritha powder.
Arita. Is it in English also? It's called Arita only?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So Arita powder. So I'm sure any of the Indian stores will have these 3 powders to mix it with aloe vera gel. And she's saying now the modern way of converting it into more better is to put a vitamin E capsule powder in it and mix it and use it as a pack for your hair. And she's saying that her hair has grown from here to here. So I'm going to do it. Thank you, Bhavna. That is a wonderful tip that you gave us.
And
So,
Mandy 4 tablespoon.
Mehendi also you have to put, but will not my hair change? My
No,
hair
no, no.
color will change.
So you can put little less, 1 tablespoon
Little-
only.
Okay,
No,
all
no
right.
problem. But because
And
of henna, your
mix it immediately and
hair
wear
is
it?
getting more strong.
Acha. Do we mix it immediately and start putting it, or we leave it for some time?
No need, no need. And one more thing you can do, if you don't want to put a hair pack, because now in a winter, so you can take these all things, put the water inside and keep full night. In the morning, boil it. 1 glass, do half glass.
Okay.
1 glass में
Boil
भिगोया
it
है,
into
हाफ
half.
ग्लास तक भिगोना है, मॉर्निंग में उबालना है, बॉईल करना है। वो ठंडा होने के बाद आप वो पानी को ये स्टेन करने के बाद उसको पानी को भी आप डाल सकते हो। क्यों? क्योंकि
Okay,
अभी
just
विंटर में
before
पैक
bath.
डालने से सर्दी होती है, सबको किसी को प्रॉब्लम होती है, तो ये पानी भी वेरी गुड फॉर हेयर
Understand.
फॉल एंड
Yeah.
एवरीथिंग।
Instead of the pack, and we sit with the pack for long time,
Yeah.
and we get cold, she's suggesting that put all these ingredients into water and boil it nicely and make it into half the quantity, and you can apply this the next day in the morning when you are taking bath, apply this, and then take your hair bath. Is
And
that
keep
correct,
this
Bhavna?
pack 2 hours, 1.5 hour also. And this water also you can put 1 hour for 1 hour.
1
Yeah,
hour.
even you
Okay,
will
so you
get
have to keep it
black
there
color
and
also
then,
for your gray hair. Huh?
yeah, okay.
That's good for hair color also. You can get
Yeah, okay. That's
nice
nice.
haircut.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.